Hello, it's Coy, and welcome to the Eclectic Cottage. In the spirit of scrap busting, which we've been kind of working on for the past few days, and in the hopes of getting more of these colorful scraps used up, I had a thought. Okay, we are working on the collaged cards that we made on getting them decorated, but I had a thought early this morning, and yeah, it's getting a little sidetracked, but it is all in the spirit still of scrap busting. So let me tell you what it is. Several months ago, I purchased a very nice lady's entire punch collection from Facebook Marketplace. And I haven't really touched them. So I thought we might take a look at them and see. I don't know, if you're like me, you know that sometimes punches aren't even sharp enough to, and some of these might not be. For 20 bucks, I purchased a slew of these punches. So maybe we can take a quick look. Oh, this one says love on it. Maybe we can go through some of them, make sure they work, and use up some of those scraps by making punches with them. And oh, look at this one. There's multiple flowers and leaves. This one is interesting. Oh, I was hoping there'd be a heart, but I was hoping it would be larger than that. Maybe there's a heart in here. And there's some for page, decorating page edges. What else is in here? Snowflakes. I don't need snowflakes yet, but if ever we need them. I haven't used any of them. This one's another circle. And what else is in here? This is a page edge scalping, maybe? All right, we'll try some of these out just to see if they work. And, oh, another one, Fisker page edge decorator. Some of them might not work. They might not. Who knows? All I know is I didn't pay much for them. And she was ready to get rid of them. And she was very happy that, that they were going to me. So I like that idea. What is this one? Another small circle. And there's still a whole bucket over here. I have a square. And what else? Oh, this is a whale tail. You know what? The whale tail punch, like, I paid a lot of money for this one. Okay, the whale tail that punches this this design out, this tab, is the one that's so sought after. But if I'm not mistaken, the whale tail got its name by the shape, the color and shape of the punch itself, not necessarily this tab. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that these all were considered like whale tail punches during their day. Oh, I'll have to look that up to make sure, but that's what I think I remember. Okay, this would be cute to have some of these every now and then. They're just so big and bulky. I have nowhere to put them. That's probably why I haven't touched them yet, is because I have them in these buckets not near my desk. if any of you have an excessive number of punches and have a great idea for storage, I'll never use this. What am I going to ever use this bat for? I don't really do Halloween, but we have it. This one just looks really fun to me. I have that. And then there's these numbers. That would come in handy. That could be cool. I think there might be a whole set of numbers. Yeah, look. 8, 9. Then there's a lot of these things for like mark making. I think those might be fun with the jelly plate, you know, to run across the jelly plate when you're making pair of scissors. More numbers. Oh, the numbers could be fun. An apple. I don't know what I would use that for. More jelly plate rollers. A lot of jelly plate rollers. This would be a good one on the jelly plate, a good mark maker. Mark maker. A little flower. Another circle. Not sure what this is. A stripe and a scallop. I just dropped one. I don't know where it went. Numbers. Do we have all the numbers? Maybe we have all the numbers. Let's see. This is another little circle. Another flower. I'm not seeing a larger heart. I was kind of looking for a heart that was larger than that one to make dangles with. Okay, we have tons. Let's see if we can bust a few of our scraps with this. Okay, I have put together a little bit of a plan, but I have to, in all fairness, tell you that I'm kind of second guessing myself right now, only because even though we're going to do this, now I'm wondering what the heck I'm going to do with the punches anyway. I'm not a card maker. What do people even do with those punches? So I'm going to have to get some ideas after we make them on what to do with them, or just do them to get rid, to get rid of the scraps, and then they're going to sit and take up space. Okay, so the plan, I think, is to use some of these larger scraps as the backer, and I'm going to collage on the front side of the papers. So at least when we do make the punches, they're going to be two-sided. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I guess if you glued them down on a page, you wouldn't need them to be two-sided. But if you use them for dangles, I don't even know what to use them for. So I'm just going to assume that if ever I needed them, I would want them to be two-sided. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to collage with the scraps to make this two-sided paper. We're going to have to wait, obviously, for the glue to dry before we start punching things. So let's get started. We're still scrap busting. All right, so tell me how you're doing. I'd like to know who's watching, who's, who has taken their time and showed up to hang out here with us today. Let me know where you're watching from and what your scrap situation looks like. Are you considering doing some scrap busting? If you have any great tips and ideas on how you keep control of your scraps and, habits that you're using in your craft room. Let us know. It would be a good discussion to open up to a group so that we can reciprocate our thoughts and ideas. Okay, and I would really like to know right about now what you do if you have a bunch of punches. Do you even use them? What do you do with the punched items? What do you create with them besides, card making? I did see somebody recently making page edging with some flowers or hearts or something. So that could be an idea. Anyway, once we get some punched out, I'm going to have to search for... Oh, what is that? Search for some ideas on what to do with them. My mushy Elmer's craft glue. I'm not in love with you, but I do need to use you up. The next one I have still a couple of those scotch sticks left. And those I already know that I'm not a fan of, even though at least they're not mushy. They have a different situation with them. They are shiny, which is something that I do not like. And I think we did a pretty good job using up some of our scraps. There's not as many as there were before we got started a couple days ago. All right, let me set this one aside, and if I run across, as I run across things that'll fit on there, we'll do that. Pull it out, make it a different one. So again, these scraps were big enough to make... This is less loved. I'm not a scrapbook paper lover too often. It's very rare. I have a bunch of scrapbook paper that my son gave me. It was part of a huge haul of Facebook Marketplace craft supplies that he purchased, or I think he bartered. In the tattoo business, there's a lot of bartering that goes on. For tattoos. So, let's put you on there. I think he traded, it was just bin after bin after bin. I think someone's mother had passed away, and her shed was filled with unused craft supplies. So, the moral of that story is, use them up. They're not doing anybody any good if they're not getting used. I don't even know what kind of image this is or where it came from, but let's go ahead and glue it down. Okay, we'll glue it down and then clean it up after we're finished with the parts that are hanging over the edge. Big one. one little spot left right there. About, let me put that there. Makes sense. All right, Chuck has been missing for 24 hours now. I need to remember to send a search party out for him. And you could use some cleaning up. Okay. Get a new scrap. All right, something like this. Mushy glue. I don't love you, mushy glue. Loving the look of this ugly glue stick, this ugly bone folder. I think it's distress ink on there from something. And it just looks unattractive. You are not attractive. This is not really a rectangle. We haven't been dealing with shapes that weren't rectangles too much this go around. But I'm going to go ahead and put this one down. do that. Okay. All right, we'll let some of this dry. Let me see if we ended up with anything else that might fit here. Little piece of wallpaper. Sure, why not? I have several large sample books of wallpaper. And again, it's one of those things, out of sight, out of mind. I should be using this paper more often than I do. So maybe once I get through the Mexican journals, I'm going to have a different game plan for my videos, and that should be after the first 100 videos. My first 100 videos are just being dedicated to learning a little about the ropes, and then all the things that I know I should be doing and I'm not doing. I already know a lot of what I should be doing and I'm not doing, but hopefully after my first 100 videos I will start doing them, even if it means the videos don't get posted quite as often as they are right now. Right now I just want to get that first 100 under my belt, and I am organically learning as I go. And I appreciate having, for those of you that are showing up and going through this stage with me, I appreciate you being here every day. And eventually, like everybody else, I can start doing, tutorials and things like that. That's not where I'm at right now. It's more like, this is what I'm doing. Come craft along with me, please. A few more. Okay. All right, I like this. The scrap pile is getting smaller and smaller. There's less to choose from. There's a napkin. Reminds me that I would like to do some decoupage with napkins in my Christmas journal. I'm sure I probably have some Christmas napkins in there somewhere that could be worked with. those two little tags. Let's put those back there. We can use those. Okay, there's not a whole heck of a lot left. I'm afraid now I'm going to want some scraps for something, and I'm not going to have any. Okay, yeah, all these really neutral ones I can use for collaging backgrounds, so maybe I won't put them on the page here. Wallpaper. More wallpaper scraps. Gosh, it kind of feels good to get to the bottom, towards the bottom of this thing. Okay. Let me put this stuff on top because all of this can be used. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the video on pause. I'm going to glue down a little bit more of this and let this glue dry. And then I'll be back and we'll see what we can do with the punches. I don't want the video to get too long. And I am back. The glue has dried. And I've cleaned up the edges on our scraps. This is what we've ended up with. That's 1, 2. I figured we could just use this red. It's almost like a card. It's a cardstock weight. Okay, this one, this one, this one, this one. And the good news is I've used up most of my scraps. I'm a little bit excited about that. However, I still have not come up with a plan of action on what to do with these punches after they're punched, but I'm going to worry about that later. Right now, let's, see which ones of these punches work, what we can make, and these came in with these little, there's 3 drawers, or 3 spaces. They came in with that big group of punches. That must be how she stored her. And there's more than that. There's, I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 10 of those plastic things. All right. I don't know what to do with that one. Let's see what we have here. Okay, I'm sure that we could figure out something to do with these. Let's punch a few of these out. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but we can come up with something, I'm sure. And this punch seems to be nice and sharp. It's an EK punch. I don't think I can get any more out of that. Nope. We'll save that piece and see if there's something else that we can punch. Should we have a couple more of these? Sure, why not? This is happening. Okay, that's 4 of those. Well, yeah, I remember using punches and having that problem before where you try to take it off the page and it gets stuck on something or rips what you're punching. All right, we have 4 of those. This punch works. I wonder if I should put like get a Sharpie or something and put a check on the ones that we try that work well. Because I have a feeling they won't all. All right, so I'm putting a little check mark on them. That one's a winner. What else do we have? All right. This also is EK. Let's see if... Is there a trick to using it? Okay, I'm not sure if this is broken or if I just don't know how to use it. This is but I am not going to put a check mark on this one, and I'm going to move along because I don't know what to do. I don't think it's broken. I just think it's user error. And this one is Marvy. And it looks pretty cute. It's a flower. All right. This. Huh. I never thought that I might not know what to do with these things. How do you get the flower part? This looks like it's just going to cut out. Oh, it does cut out the whole thing. Okay. This is just not a good piece of paper for it. Oh, it's going to be cute, though. Look at it. Oh, that one's garbage. All right. Let's try this. You can't tell. I can't tell. Okay, let's see what we ended up with. Oh, cute. This one's a yes. Yes, it takes up a lot of paper. Oh. I don't know. I don't know if it's a yes or not. Let me try one more time. Okay. Oh yeah, I like it. I'm just not sure how well the punch works. It's not what I'm used to. I can't see. You know, when you look in here, you can't see what's going on. And if you're punching in the right spot or not. You could probably, let's see, let's try and get one more. I don't know how much foam this is. Okay, those are cute. Those if dangles if nothing else. But look at these. These are like the negative spacings on these could make little frames or something. I'll hold on to these. I doubt I'm going to use them for anything, but I'll hold on to them. Just in case there happens to be somewhere where I think that I could really use a blue and brown outside cut, what do you call this, of a flower. Okay, so this one I'm going to put a check mark on. Marvy, you are a winner. Oh, what's next? The bat. I don't even care about the bat. But let's just see if it works. It looks like it might work. If I were going to have a bat, I don't think I would want it to be blue. I would probably want it to be black, I would think. Oh, well, there you go, blue bat. I'm not cutting out more than one of those, but I will give it a check mark because it works. Okay. And what else do we have? This one says love on it. Let's maybe cut out on from the red with that. Fiskars. Oh, another one of those you can't see. Okay. Oh, look at that. Love. Be nice for Valentine's. I think I'll put that in my Christmas journal, though. Should we have more than one love? We're wasting a lot of paper. Does it matter at this point? I guess not. I can't see what's going on down there. I can't see, you know, like most of the punches I've ever had. You can see what's going on. All right. Some more love. And one more time. You gotta have a little muscle to do some of these. Okay, did this come out okay? And one more love. Okay. Love gets a check mark. And this was Fiskars. Oh, this looks cute. This is what I'm used to. You can see, whatever happens, you can see what happens. Like this. And I think this would use up much less paper. Okay, these could make paper dangles if nothing else. Let's use up the scrappy parts because this is nice and small. Okay. Shall we have a red one? Why? Yes, we should. Maybe we'll have 3 red ones. Here you go. Is that enough? Shall we have another? This is a good one for using up the extra space because it's so small. Okay, this one definitely gets a check mark. And this is Martha Stewart. This is a Martha Stewart punch. Where am I going to put the check mark on this one here? And what else do we have? Okay, this is another EK. EK, and it's another flower, and it's small. So maybe we can... Oh. Huh. All right, this is happening again. Okay, I know that somebody out there is saying that I'm not doing this right. And I'm sure you're telling me what I should be doing. All right. This is not a no, but it's just not a yes either, because I don't know how to get that out of there now. Where don't I have tweezers someplace close by? Okay, moving on. You are not proven yet. These should work pretty well. I think there's lots of things you can do with circles. Oh, this had a flower almost punched out of it. I don't know that I'm keeping that. Okay. I think people make tiny envelopes with circles. What else? I'm gonna go through. I don't know if it's gonna be tonight or not, but I will make a note on my to-do list to go to YouTube and look up paper punch projects on things that other people might do with their paper punch embellishments. And this one is going to get a yes. 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 Okay. Oh, here's your check mark going. You're blue. I'm not going to be able to see you too well, but you're a yes. What else? Oh boy. Here's another one of these EKs. The last one got stuck like Chuck. It shouldn't. Why should this get stuck? It shouldn't get stuck. Let's see. This looks like you get 4 different things. A 4-in-1. Okay, so you get a flower, a leaf, and a dot. Okay, those will be cute. Oh yeah, cute. I think those should be in someplace by themselves. Okay, that's a whole little flower kit. EK, and this is what it looks like if anybody would like to know. Okay, 1, 2. Where's the other pieces? They didn't all show up to the party. This other piece, which is an important piece to the flower. Let's see. Did that help? No. Okay. And you get a check mark. Should we do a couple more of these? They're rather cute. I don't know, this one doesn't want to cut well. The first time it did fine, but it's not cutting well. It's not like there's stuff that's stuck in there except for this one little piece right here. Why aren't you cutting well? Let's try it one more time. We're rooting for you. No, you don't seem to be cutting well. Oh, well, that's disappointing. Okay, we get one part of the flower, but we're not getting the second part of the flower. It's just staying stuck. See it? It doesn't cut all the way through. Too bad. You're going to get a check mark, but it's like a half-hearted check mark. I mean, you don't not work, but you don't work perfect. Maybe I should try on some of these to put the, here's another EK. Okay, so maybe I should try on some of these to They say that tinfoil sharpens them. Have any of you tried that? Anything that doesn't get a... Oh, these are cute. Anything that doesn't get a check mark and isn't stuck like Chuck. Oh, these are cute. You can do anything with those. They could be a dangle, or they can be embellished. You can put a little tiny baby focal point on there. They can get tucked into a small pocket. There are probably a lot of things you could do with these. Do we want them all the same color? Not really. Got a blue one. Okay. This is not my favorite project. I'm not having that much fun here, but that's okay. I've started it. I just as soon finish it. This one definitely gets a check mark. I like this one. I could see this becoming part of my craft room tools. Okay. Check. What else? Another circle, another whale tail circle. Okay. These paper shapers, it's called. Oh, it's EK also, EK Success. Okay. And it definitely gets a check mark if you need circles this size. They're so bulky, though. They take up so much space. What is this? Square? This isn't feeling too promising. Oh. This one might take a lot of muscle. Let's get rid of some of this. Okay, how do we do it? Okay, oh, awesome. You feel the strain in my hand. This one's gonna take a little elbow grease. Oh, but it's cute. Okay. And this is by the Paper Studio. It is a 1 9/16 inch square with torn edges. I don't know, something dirty's going on here. All right, we can figure out something to do with some squares, right? One more, one more. Or not. All right, you're going to give me carpal tunnel. I have enough of you. Okay, but you get a check mark. What else? Paper. Edge trimmers. Oh, a corner trimmer. Let's see what this does. This could give us some cool corner trims. Let's see. Right? Oh. Oh, I get it. You just do this right on your page to decorate your page. The corner of your page like that. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm not going to make any more of these because we're not really getting a punch out of here. That's cute. Decorative corners. All right, you get a check mark. You work. You do the job you were intended to do. I don't know. Do any of you do this decorative corners on your pages? And what else? I think most of the rest of these are page edge, decorative page edgers. There's one that makes little tags. Let's see. Let's try this. Oh, that's cute. Yes, sir. That one's cute. Okay. You are a definite yes, sir. Let's make one more. Cute. Okay, it looks like this makes 3 different size tags, 3 different widths. Very nice. You're a definite yes, sir. And then these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 page edgers. We'll try those, but let's see what we have left. And then all we have left is this small little 3/4 inch circle. I bet you that works. And I bet you that little heart works. I was hoping to have a larger heart, Did we use all the red? Let's see if we can get a couple red hearts to go with our love. Okay. That's a definite yes. I have a lot of solid color cardstock weight paper, scrapbook paper that I don't use. This might be a good way or a good thing to use it for. It's something that just never gets used, almost never, in my craft room. Christmas time, the red, the green, the gold. Okay. I could go on and on with these little hearts. They're cute. They don't all have to be red. Let's do a different color. I don't know if we need that little sliding door on there for anything. Seems to me it just gets in the way. Oh. Okay, you get a big fat check. This is Recollections. All right, and is that everybody? Let's just make sure that this small circle works. I'm thinking yes. I'm betting, yep. It'll just look sharp. Not all punches are made equal. We have just figured that out here today. All right, you get a yes, you get a check. There weren't too many that didn't get checks, right? Just those two that got stuck. Now let's check out our edgers. This one's Martha Stewart. And it looks cute. Well, oh, cute. No, I know there's a secret to lining it up where you're not getting that in the middle. I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to look it up. But this is a yes. It's nice and sharp. It left nice, clear cuts. These things right here are user error. That's me not doing whatever I'm supposed to be doing correctly. There's probably something here that you line up that I am missing. Okay, so Martha gets a check. So this whole big batch was like 20 bucks with all of the mark making tools. I've never used these either, and I do a lot of mark making. I need to use these. That would be perfect for the jelly plate. Maybe after July is over, we can do some jelly plating for our Fiesta journal. So that one's a yes. Where's my marker? That one's a yes. Is this one also Martha? It is. Let's see how it does. Maybe I should try and figure out how to use this before I... Oh well. Right now I just want to see if it works. I'm going to use this used up scrap. Yeah. Oh, cute. Yes, it does work. You get a check, Martha. Another check. I was afraid that a lot of them were not going to work. I was afraid that, you know, because they were secondhand and somebody was anxiously looking to get rid of them. $20 included all the punches, all the rollers for the mark making, and 10 of the little plastic things. Okay, well this will make cute edge punches. You can punch directly on the page, or you can make a piece like this and glue it onto the page. It could be used for a tab if you make it thick enough. Yeah, okay, yes. And let's see how this Fiskars works. Oh. Okay. Oh, what is that? It looks like little cupcakes. It is cupcakes. Look at it. It's little cupcakes. You know. So you can have cupcakes on your page. All right, it definitely works. It's definitely getting a check. Good job, Fiskars. And I think we have one more, which is also Fiskars, and this one looks more realistic. Instead of cupcakes, we would get scallops. Okay. Scallops make sense. I know there's a key to using these things, because I have one of these that's mine, that's not in this batch. And it seems like there's something you line up that keeps you going in the right direction. Okay, yes. Definitely a scallop. Okay. Okay, folks, I think that's going to do it for today. We're going to call it a wrap. And I'm going to take these two. We'll just do something else with them. We'll take our little mess and get it off the desk here. It is quite messy. And this is what we ended up with. A couple of tags. The tag one works perfect. Okay, we just now have to figure out what to do with them. It doesn't have to be today. I don't want to use up my my Christmas in July time trying to figure all this out. But I thought since we were doing the scrap busting that this would be a good way to use up some more of the scraps, and we've accomplished just that. I feel really good about the size of the scrap pile now. And one of these days, we will get back to this project after I have some ideas on what to do with some of these things. All of them are two-sided. We did the right thing there, in case we want to use them for dangles. You could put a little embellishment, a little bird or a little something in there and stick it in a pocket, right? Especially these. I think this is among my favorite. This and this are probably my favorites. This is probably my least favorite. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate you being here and keeping me company in the art room. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you real soon.